What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 31 of my money making guide here in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Last time we had sold motorcycle club client bikes at my motorcycle club. So how you do that is you gotta own a motorcycle clubhouse. You gotta be a motorcycle club president. And then if you go inside your clubhouse, every now and again, a client will deliver their motorcycle to your clubhouse, and similar to the auto shop client vehicles, you have to customize the motorcycle, not the bicycle, the motorcycle, to the specifications of the client, and then deliver the motorcycle back to them. And if you do it successfully, you'll get $50,000. And then, every now and again, you'll get another notification saying that another customer has dropped off their bike, and you can do it as many times as you want. So the good thing you could do is couple that with the auto shop client vehicles, because you can hold up to 2 auto shop client vehicles at a time and 1 motorcycle club client bike. Okay? So if you do both auto shop client vehicles, sell those, you'll make a decent amount of money. Then you can sell the MC Club bike, make that money, and then by the time you've sold that, you probably already have another customer dropping their car off at your auto shop, and then you can do that and just go back and forth as many times as you want. But in this video, we're going back to my agency. So a while back, we had done something called payphone hits through Franklin, and Franklin is the one of the main characters from the campaign. And in online, you own an agency business with him, and you have this big agency office that I'm in right now. And so with the payphone hits, you'd get a call from Franklin about a target he wanted you to take out. You take out the target and you get paid. But there's actually something else we can do through Franklin, which we're going to do today, and that is called security contracts. And now how you have to do that is, again, you have to own an agency. So you have to buy it off of Maze Bank Foreclosure. You can pick whatever one you want. And then once you have that, you'll be able to sit down at your desk in your office if you're registered as a CEO or if you're registered as a motorcycle club president. Then you just have to log in to your agency computer. And there are 2 tabs. So there's the VIP contract, which we're going to be doing later. That's pretty much a mini heist. But then the other thing is security contracts. So you want to click on this, and there'll be 3 different security contracts that you can do at a time. And each time you log into your computer, it'll be 3 different ones. And I think there are a total of 5 or 6 different agency contracts that you can do. So that you have asset protection, you have vehicle recovery, liquidize assets, and then the ones that aren't here that you can also do involve, I think it's recovering valuables, and then I think it's not gang protection, it's like gang assassination or something. So let's read the descriptions of these before we do them. So for asset protection, you need to provide protection for a client's assets. So there'll be a random client that'll call up you and Franklin saying that they have these assets in a certain location, and they want you to protect those assets from people that are trying to attack them, and you have to protect those assets for 10 minutes. So pretty straightforward. Vehicle recovery is also pretty straightforward. You just have to recover the client's stolen vehicle. It'll be in a random part of the map, and you just have to bring it back to the agency. And then for liquidize assets, you got to locate and destroy equipment as requested by the client. So there'll be a client that'll say, hey, there's this group that has these assets that they have, and I want you to go and destroy them, and then you'll get paid. And as you can see, you also see that there is a level and a payment. And that payment is going to depend on the level. There's 3 different levels. There's professional, there's specialist, and then there's specialist plus. And depending on the level, you'll get paid a certain amount of money. So as you can see, for asset protection, we can get a payment of $35,500. For vehicle recovery, we can get a payment of $38,000. But for liquidized assets, because it's the specialty level, you can get $55,500. But that level also determines the difficulty of the mission. So professional is going to be pretty easy. Specialist will be medium, and then specialist plus will be pretty hard. But none of them are that difficult. And as you can see, I have performed over 394 contracts for a total of I think that says $68 million. And it also says that I've destroyed 67 assets, I've recovered 88 vehicles, and I've protected 36 assets. So it breaks it all down for you, which I kind of like. I like that it keeps track of all your earnings, because I do like that. I like keeping track of stuff. So I think for this video, we're going to do liquidize assets, because it's the one that's paying you out the most. You don't necessarily have to do the one that pays you out the most. You can do any number of these. And there will be a 5-minute cooldown in between doing these. So I'm probably going to have each of these security contracts be a separate video. So we're going to start with liquidize assets. So once you click on liquidize assets, you want to accept the contract, and then the mission will start. And then you just want to leave the agency and get started. So it says security contract, liquidize assets. So once we head outside, we should get a call from Franklin, and Franklin will tell us which assets we need to destroy and where they are. So I'm just going to exit to ground. You can either go to ground, you can go to the roof, or you can go to your garage. I'm just going to go to the ground because that's where my oppressor is. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's wait for Franklin to call us.
Hey, you know what? If there's one thing I learned about hanging around these NBA type motherfuckers, it's that once they start going legit and start paying taxes, they get real pissy with anyone that don't. So check this out. Our client today runs Charenko Vodka. Their sales been taking a fucking hit, and it's because their consumer base moved to some black market moonshine the Lost MCs have been pumping out. They want us to make that shit go away. Blow up the equipment and all that shit. I just sent over the coordinates.
Go to West Vinewood. So apparently our client owns some business that sells, I guess, alcohol. And the Lost MC have moved in and are selling their cheap moonshine instead. And so we gotta destroy their moonshine because the client doesn't want any competition. I'm guessing that's what we gotta do. Alright, so let's see. So we gotta tail the Lost MC. So this is one of those interesting things where, you know, we gotta tail some guy back to their, you know, base of operations. So you wanna, you know, be close behind them, but you see that detection bar. If that detection bar fills up, he'll be on to you, and then, you know, you'll fail. So you want to keep close to him, but not too close to him, and eventually he will come to a stop at the place we actually need to get to. Alright, I think he's... where'd he go? Oh, he's going straight. I thought he had stopped at a light or something. I was like, I don't think he's supposed to stop at lights. Alright, now he turned right at this intersection. Sometimes you do have to follow these guys for quite a bit because they're pretty slow and where they're going is pretty far away. But once you get there, you just gotta take out the stuff and you're done. Then I think you just have to make it back to the agency. But like I said, I think I'm going to make each of these security contracts its own part. I think there are only 5 different ones you can do. So that'll be 5 videos for this week. and then I'll do one other thing just to finish off, because I like posting 2 videos a day, and this will be 5 of the 6 videos in GTA, so I'll just have to do one other thing. And I think I know what else I'm going to do, but I'm not going to explain it here. But I have an idea of one other thing I want to do. I think he stopped. I think we're at this post office. Or is this a post office? Enter the distillery. Yeah, what is this? It says Dash Hound. Oh, it's a bus depot. Oh, oops, sorry, sir. Oh, it's next to the bus depot. I thought he went into the bus depot. He's over here. Oh, it's this building. Okay. Wait, why was that beeping when I was close to it? Is it another one of those LD organics things? Bet you it is. Nah, I can't find it. I don't want to get off on a tangent. Let's just get inside. Alright, so there's the bike of the guy we followed. There he is. Alright, so once we get inside, we just gotta destroy all their stuff. Let's see what the interior of this place looks like, because I don't remember. But obviously we're destroying moonshine. If I'm not oh, yeah. I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, this looks like my special cargo... Or not my special cargo, my special vehicle warehouse. Ow! I don't think that was Ray. Ow. As you can see, I refilled my snacks. That had been a common problem in these recent videos, is that I had forgotten to refill my snacks. But I finally did, so I actually have snacks now. I'm not gonna die. At least I hope I don't. Is she alive? No, she's dead. Alright, so I think these are the things we're supposed to be destroying. Right there. Those bottles of moonshine. And it looks like there's 5 crates in total. There's 2 down. That's 3 down. Okay, well that was Rob. The other guy was not Rob. Alright, that's everybody in here. So let's get the last 2. Snipe the last one. Let me show you what these things look like. Just so you know what you're looking for, because I know I've been shooting them from a distance. So it's these crates over here. You see these jugs of moonshine? There's 6 jugs in each crate. That's what they want to destroy. So plant this. Okay, so here's another thing we gotta do. Now that we destroyed their moonshine, the next objective is we have to plant satchel charges, because we're actually blowing this place up. So that we eliminate their base of operations altogether, so that they can't make any more. Because as you can see, they have these little distillery things, so they're making the moonshine in here. But if we blow this place up, they can't make any more. Because as you can see, we destroyed their product, but there's also barrels here, there's crates, so who knows what else they got in here. So we're just making sure that all their stuff is out of here. Alright, and then we gotta leave, because there's a 30-second timer before these things blow. And then we just gotta make it back to the agency, and we're done. And then Franklin will be like, hey, nice job on that. And then we'll get $55,500. Crap. Yep, and I also forgot that once you blow it up, a lot of times you are going to get a wanted level. Oh, I can just go up here. Nice. Shortcut. Get back to my oppressor. Okay, I don't need to do that every single time. Oppressor. Ow. Away! Alright, I'm gonna test the usual theory of can I call Lester, because there's certain missions where you can, and then there's certain missions where you can't. So I just want to know if I can.
Hey, what's up? How can I help?
This is one of the ones where you
Give me a
cannot.
call back when simple
Alright.
decisions don't freak you out
That's
so
alright,
much.
I can escape the wanted level on my oppressor. I'm gonna head back in the general direction. I was gonna say I'm gonna head in the general direction of my agency, but there's cops everywhere, so I'm basically just going in a circle. Are you serious? Where'd the helicopter come from? That's the problem with the cops in this game, is that they come out of nowhere. Like, there was no helicopter there, and then all of a sudden there's a helicopter. It's so dumb. Now I gotta clear this one level again. Cops in this game are so annoying. Alright, let's go to the top of the Mile High Club building. This is how we'll escape. We'll just hide under here so that the helicopters can't see me. You'll never get me, coppers. The Joker will not surrender. Go away, helicopter. You see how all the cops converge on my location? Like, I don't know how they know I'm here. It's just so strange. It's so strange how the AI of the cops work in this game. Like, they know where you are even if you're not in their cone of vision. Because as you know with the cops in this game, if you're in their cone of vision, your screen's going to be, or your mini-map's going to be blinking blue. But if you're not in their cone of vision, then obviously you're going to be in the gray parts around it. But if you're in the gray parts around their cones of vision, they shouldn't know where you are. But for some reason, they do know where you are. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, like I've said before, in real life, if I came up to this rooftop and I was out of view of everybody that could be after me, there's no way they're finding me up here. There's no way. But in this game, they're just all around you. Like, if you saw on the map, all the blue dots were in this area around me. There's no way they would know exactly where I am, but whatever. We got away from them, and we got my $55,500. Now, like I said, that payment is going to depend on which difficulty you do it on. So for the professional difficulty, your payout will be anywhere between $20,000 and I want to say $40,000, maybe $35,000. And then for the specialist, which we did, it's going to be anywhere between $40,000 and $60,000. And then for the specialist plus, the payout will be anywhere between, I want to say $60,000 and $80,000, somewhere in there. So, but it doesn't really matter which specialist or which level you do. Either way, you're going to be making a ton of money. And like I said, there's only a 5-minute cooldown. So while you're waiting for the agency contract, or security contract, whatever you want to call it, while you're waiting for that cooldown, you could do payphone hits, you could do client jobs, you could do VIP work. And by the time you're done with that one mission, you can go do another agency contract. And they're pretty easy. I mean, you saw just how easy that one was. We just trailed a guy on a motorcycle until he got to that distillery, destroyed their moonshine, planted the satchel charges, and then got away. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So in the next video, we'll do another one of the security contracts. I'm not sure which one because it's random. You know, you gotta log into the computer before you can know which one you're gonna do. Now there is another way that you can access these security contracts. You can actually call Franklin. He's one of the contacts on your phone, the same contact that you use to initiate the payphone hits. Well, you can call him up and request the security contract as well. I'm not going to do that because obviously I want to pick and choose which ones I do. If I call them, it's going to be random, and I don't want it to be random because then there's the possibility that I could get the same one twice, and that just wouldn't be good for my video. But if you want to make it easier on you, you don't want to have to keep going back to your office all the time, you can always just call them up for the payphone hit and the security contract, and then you never have to go to the office. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Like I said, next time we'll do another security contract, and once we get through all 5 of those, we can move on to something else. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it, and then subscribe to my channel if you're new by hitting that subscribe button. I'm currently at 471 subscribers, so with your help we can get that up to 500 and beyond. And remember, if this channel reaches 500 subscribers, I am going to go back into Crash Bandicoot 1, and I'm going to do all the time trials in that game and try and get the gold relics for the time trials. So if you want to see me do that, subscribe to the channel and help me get to 500. Okay? So then once you've subscribed, click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I post videos 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, whether it's GTA 5 or my Let's Plays and walkthrough series. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll catch you guys later.